Are we supposed to be wearing the same shirt?
Maybe you should go change.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Much
you're
better.
fancy.
Now I'm fancy. This is how I always am.
Okay. Hi, guys. Oh, now the cat's here. Everybody's here. Okay. Hi, it's Sierra. No, that's not how I started. Catch her. Oh, my God. Come on. Come on. Okay. Smile. Hey, everyone. It's Sierra. Welcome back to my channel. I have a special guest with me, my husband, Chris. He's really...
Never done this before. Hi.
He's really nervous and like shy. I totally had to strong arm into doing this. I was like, all the other husbands are doing it. And he was like, okay.
All right, let's do it.
So last week I asked on Instagram if you guys had any questions for us. And there were quite a few. There was, oh wow, 16. So we're going to get right into it.
Alrighty.
We have a cat wandering around and a baby in a swing right over here. So
You're armed.
yeah. So we may be easily distracted. Okay. Wendy Starks from the Loving 50 says, how did you meet and what was your first date like?
We were neighbors in college.
Mm-hmm.
And I first met her hanging out of a window. She was next door. Her and her roommates had been drinking a little. I was like, who's the next door neighbor girls?
So the version we're going to tell our kids is that we were next door neighbors in college. And the other version is that there was a little bit of alcohol involved and we're just going to leave it at that.
Moving on.
Moving right along. What was our first date like? We
Chili's?
didn't really go on a date.
We go to Chili's a lot.
We went
It's
to
the only
Chili's
restaurant.
a lot, but we didn't. So we met and became best friends. He was my best friend in college, and it was kind of like When Harry Met Sally a little bit, huh? Which is one of my favorite movies. So
I liked her. She didn't like me. Then we didn't like each other. Then she liked me.
He was my best friend, and I didn't really want to date him. And so after like 2 years of being really good friends, finally my best friend, who ended up being the maid of honor at our wedding, was just like, why don't you date Chris? And I was like, I don't know. Like I didn't have any reasons anymore. And so because we'd been friends for so long, like we never really dated. It was just like, and we're together 24 hours a day and we're in love and blah, 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 you know? So it was just like, we didn't really date ever. We just were friends. Next, Handbag Love Virgo asks, how long have you known each other as well as been married? Also, how many kids do you have and want? So we've known each other, what's 37
Second
minus
year
19?
since 1998, I think.
2017, 18? Have we known each other
No,
for 18
that
years?
can't be possible. All right.
Calculator.
No, I think that's right.
I think that's right. 37 minus 19. We've known each other for 18 years. That's weird. So next year we will have known each other for half of our lives.
That's even weirder.
That's super weird, huh? So we've known each other for 18 years. We've dated for 16 years. And we've been married for 9 years. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Cat's trying to get the baby bottle. So yeah, next year's our 10-year wedding anniversary. So that's kind of a big milestone.
We should do something besides go to KFC.
That's the last couple of years we've gone to KFC.
At least we took it to the park where we got married. It was very nice.
So I was pregnant a lot in the last couple of years. Well, not a lot, twice. But when I get really sick, which I was during both my pregnancies, I crave KFC mashed potatoes. And it just so happened during 2 of our wedding anniversaries, I was pregnant and I just wanted KFC. And so we just got KFC. So unromantic. How many kids do you have and want? We have 2 kids, and that is all the kids we want.
Want to, have to.
Done. We'll shut down shop. Done. Random Rona 8083 asks, how exciting, yay. Name one thing you like about each other and one thing you don't like. It's gonna get nasty.
Who goes first?
I'll go first. One thing I like about you is that I think that no matter what happens, you're always there for me.
Oh.
And one thing I don't like, what should I say? He always keeps the cupboard doors in the kitchen open. Like, I'll go in the kitchen after he's been in there in the morning, and every single cupboard door is wide open. And so like every day I shut the cupboards and I shut the cupboards. And I remember like maybe 5 years ago, I was just like, this is my life. I'm just gonna be shutting cupboard doors after him.
Or just always leave them open. And it's far easier that way.
And then I realized that his parents both do it, and that's where it comes from. So, but yeah, that is one thing that I don't like about you.
What do I like about you? I like...
Make it good.
She's just super smart and super funny, as you can tell. That's why you guys watch this show. She started
My show.
This is a show. I don't know what's happening here. But yeah, I mean, she started her own business, and it went well. She started a company, and she did a good job with it, and that's impressive, and I like that.
Thanks.
What don't I like? She is early for everything.
Oh.
Like just early over planning.
I was really worried about what was going to happen. That's not that bad at all.
It's annoying.
I think that that's actually one of my better qualities. But
No.
Okay. Kimba714 asks, what's your biggest strength as a couple? You go first this time.
I think we complement each other well. With the planning and the earliness and the seat of my pantsness, and you put the two together.
Biggest procrastinator ever.
But when needed to pull it off, I can pull it off. They go together well.
It's so annoying. Maybe this is the thing I don't like. I take it back.
We're not there yet. Keep going. That's gone too late.
Okay. P.S. Curie99 asks, Chris, how did you propose? Sierra, describe your wedding day. I love the mushy stuff. Pam.
I was evil with my proposal.
So evil.
It had been how many years? 7 years, I think, and I hadn't proposed
like
yet.
5 or 6.
5 or 6. Okay.
And I was just like, let's do this, buddy.
Procrastination. And she went to her parents for Christmas, which is about 8 hours away. And I flew up there to surprise her. And I showed up on her parents' doorstep and said, I have a surprise for you. And she was shocked and stunned. And I gave her a box, and it was not a wedding ring. It was
a Tiffany bag.
It was a Tiffany bag.
Which, more. Most girls would be like, yay, a Tiffany bag. And I was like, what the F is this?
So I let her sit there and torture her. She realized it was not a wedding ring or an engagement ring. It was a bracelet. And then after I could tell she couldn't take it anymore, I then got down on my knee and proposed to her. And her dad awkwardly walked halfway into the room. I was like,
he had been asleep in the back room, and he was like, what's going on? Chris was down on one knee, and he was like all sleepy and like, what? And I'm like crying, and he sees Chris down on one knee, and he just like turns around and like walks into the other room. It was really funny. It's a good story now, and we can totally laugh about it, but Chris's family is like known, like they're pranksters. And they're evil pranksters, and they like to like make people sweat it out, and like I don't like that at all. But it's a good story, so it all worked out. We're married. But yeah, he totally was evil about it.
She deserved it.
Shut up. Our wedding day was beautiful. We got married at a beautiful park in Santa Barbara where we live. Our reception was at the yacht club, and it was just a beautiful warm day in May.
Dolphins jumping in the water.
There were literally dolphins jumping in the water, and the yacht club's like right in the harbor, so we could see the dolphins going by, and like every person that we love in the entire world was here. Literally in the entire world. Like, he's from England. He was born there. So he's technically an alien, a legal alien. So, but anyways, people from Wales and England, like 30 people had flown out here for our wedding, and it was just amazing. So it was a really amazing day. Like, people still talk about what a great wedding it was. So
it's like a wedding week party.
It was, because people from England were here, so it was pretty awesome day. Tammy Shops asks, what are the little things that she does for you that make you smile? Can't wait to watch.
Little things. I get notes sometimes. I opened the cupboard up and had a note sitting in the medicine cabinet. That was nice.
Yes, I do. What do you do? So he knows that my love language is gifts, which I've drilled into him. And he will sometimes bring me home a lemon bar from my favorite store, and that's just like, it sounds really silly, but it's just a little thing that, like, I just know he was thinking about me and he thought to get me something. So it's just little things like that.
Or a Louis Vuitton.
Or a Louis Vuitton too. That was pretty awesome. You guys know that story. Mari Chanel 316 asks, or she says, beautiful picture, you both look so happy. My question to Chris is, are you accepting of Sierra's new love for luxury bags? To both, which one of you cooks best? So I'll answer the easy question first. I cook best. Chris cannot cook at all. One time he tried to boil eggs and literally we had to throw the pot away because he forgot about it. The water boiled down and the eggs started to burn in the pot and like almost burnt the house down. So I'm the better cook. And are you accepting of my new love for luxury bags?
Define accepting. I think a hobby is good. I like that you're into making videos. I think that's fun. You did get me a nice bag to travel with. I thought that was pretty cool. So I kind of get that. I like nice things. Mm-hmm. I like technology, but at least you can like switch a tech item on. You can't really turn on a handbag. But I'm trying to understand.
This is kind of, so we laugh about this. This is a funny thing. But like, so he recently got a brand new TV that was pretty comparable to my Speedy, I think, right? Two-thirds comparable. Pretty comparable. And so we talk about, like, I don't care about that TV at all. I was totally fine with the old TV.
No, the TV is for the house. The purse is for you. The TV is for the house.
We've, like, had this debate so many times. We
now enjoy a big, beautiful 4K TV.
And he enjoys that I have such a stylish handbag all the time.
Moving on.
So I'm going to answer that. I think that he is very accepting of my new hobby because I think that a lot of men would be like, no way are you spending that much money on a handbag, and that would just be it. But I think that you've been really open to it, and I think when I told you the story of how much it meant to me to get that bag and you actually got it, to me that says that you're pretty accepting of my new hobby. He doesn't really want me to get a Chanel Jumbo, but you know, that's okay.
Acceptance only goes so far.
CB_LVOE says, what are each of your hobbies and what do you enjoy doing together as a couple? I don't think we have hobbies.
You have a new hobby doing
this is my hobby. This is my hobby.
I play with my tech toys.
Yeah.
We do like going for walks when you're not having babies.
Right. That's the, like, our hobbies are kind of our kids right now because they're so young.
Yeah.
Like,
kids.
That's it.
Beach.
Yeah.
Parks.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I think that we used to have hobbies. I don't remember what they were. I don't remember my life before kids anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Kind of sad, but I'm happy with it. I like our life. Bags_and_stuff says, I would like to know how and when did you meet? So snape we were both 19, next door neighbors. End of story. That's where it ends. Nice and clean. Snape HBP asks, do you two like to travel? Where do you both want to visit next? And does the Hubs own or like Lux goods? So do we like to travel?
We're not that good at it.
I think that we both like the idea of traveling, but when we travel, it's always a disaster. Like, we've gotten in some of our biggest fights traveling.
We've been to Europe.
We've been to
Mexico.
Yeah, we've been all over together, and we've been to New York together, and like, yeah, there've been like highs and lows from each trip. Like, so I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think we're compatible together. Obviously, we've been together for a while, but yeah, for some reason, like, traveling is just kind of like dramatic for us. So
and we live in a beautiful place, so
we do. So we're very spoiled where we live. We have beautiful weather. We have the beach 2 minutes from our house, and so it's kind of just like, where do we go, you know?
Spend the money on other TVs and purses.
Yeah, that's what we spend our money on. So I guess the short answer is that we like to travel. We're not very good at it, and we don't do it very often. Where do we want to visit next? I am dying to go to New York again. I've been a few times, and it's probably my favorite city in the world. I'm trying to talk my mom into going when she's recovered, as like our celebration trip, so we'll see.
New Orleans.
Yeah, that's where we want to go together. Maybe when the baby's a little bit bigger. That'll be like our first trip without the baby. Do you have any Lux goods? And do you like them? No, you don't have any.
I don't. Okay.
No.
My Old Navy shirt is
no.
Lux. Okay.
You have an Apple Watch. I mean, that's like
I have Lux Technology.
He has Lux Technology. So no, he does not have any Lux goods. He's not actually allowed to have Lux goods. Like, remember we got you nice sunglasses a long time ago?
Oh,
he loses them. He's not really careful with his things. So when he was saying earlier that I got him a nice bag, it was like $100 bag from Nordstrom. Like, it's like he thinks it's like super nice, and it is nice compared to like what he used to use, but it's not that nice. So no, he does not have Lux items. Christina BTV asks, what does hubby think of your YouTube videos and handbag addiction?
I like the YouTube. No, I like the making of the YouTube video. The watching them 24/7 is the weirder part, but I know you have a baby attached to you. And we already talked about the addiction to the bags.
Yeah. So
but I think the making the videos is fun.
Yeah, that's really fun for me. And so when he's saying the watching of them and the baby attached to me, so when I had Tallulah last September, if any of you have kids, you know when they're babies, they are just attached to you like a little monkey, and you're just feeding them like hours out of the day, and they sleep on you. So what I do is I have my phone, and I would just watch YouTube videos like hours and hours a day. And I will admit I went down a pretty deep wormhole with some purses. But I still think that it's fun. It definitely does. Like I just mentioned in the Chanel Jumbo video that I posted, I am susceptible to wanting other things that I see people having. And so I think that's why he's just like, what? Right? Am I? Yeah. Let's see. Z Garcia 91360 asks, what's each of your favorite spots in California? I know mine.
Oh.
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, Lake Tahoe's pretty fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I grew up like 45 minutes away from there, and I'm named after the mountains, Sierra. So,
yeah, I'd probably go with that too.
It's a pretty beautiful place.
Apart from Santa Barbara.
I think it beats Santa Barbara even.
Different mountains.
Yeah, different. But Chateau_chic asks, does hubby like to get spoiled too, or does he have much more simple tastes? Simple tastes. I ask, as my hubby on the surface doesn't want to be spoiled, but when I do, he absolutely loves it. See, I kind of think that you're like that as well. Like, yeah. If I bought him, like, say, a Louis Vuitton Keepall, I don't think he would appreciate that at all.
I would rather have something else.
Yes, but like when I bought you that bag that you just got,
it apparently didn't cost anything. $100 bills are just all over the place, apparently.
But that's nicer than what you would ever spend on yourself.
It was nicer than my $12 backpack from Big Five.
Yeah. So, and for the record, I didn't splurge on that bag for you because I knew that you wouldn't want any more than a $100 bag. I would buy him a Louis Vuitton bag. No, you would not. He would be so mad at me if I did, right? You'd be like, what is... If I bought him a TV, he'd be stoked.
No, I'd be mad because he wouldn't know what to get me.
He would. See, he's hard to shop for.
As is she.
You know, I give him specific links to exactly what I want. It's so easy. He's hard. Okay. Last question from Doc Luxury. I just followed his channel, and I super love your channel and the videos that you've been doing lately with Frozen Luxury. Awesome video idea. Question: does he ever hold your handbag whenever you get tired or need help carrying your stuff?
I just held it in Disneyland.
He did. He totally did. He was
wearing
my bag cross body even. Yeah, I mean, I think when you have 2 kids, it's just like, hold my things, and it's just like, yeah, totally, like.
But I wouldn't just like sport it like, hey, can I wear that, please?
I wouldn't think that you would be like, hey, sweetie, can I borrow your purse? I'm going out for drinks with the guys. No, but if I ever need him, yeah, he totally will hold my bag. He's a good one.
Although I almost lost it at Disneyland, so.
He did. Let's go back to that question about what don't you like about each other?
Forgetfulness?
He almost lost my bag at Disneyland. I still love him, though.
We were there for 3 days. I was going crazy.
All right. That's it. We're going to end it there. You did really good.
Thanks.
He's so nervous.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.